All right, let's do this. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this crazy world that Molly's created for us that we just can't stop thinking about because we're live and we're going to play some Call of Cthulhu, you guys. Welcome to the Superior Adventure Guild. My name is Dave, your humble host for tonight's part 2 of Eldritch Horror. MJ Russell is bringing us into this twisted virtual world where we're talking about blood sacrifices, Animal Crossing, horrors. Things are going to get ugly, but maybe it'll be a beautiful ending. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Really excited to be here. Yeah, you never know. You never know. I'm always optimistic. Molly, thank you so much for creating this game for us to play. I really appreciate it. I'm going to hand it over to you in a second. I just want to thank everybody who's here. Thank all the players for being here. It's great to see you all. It's been a minute since we did the first part, so it's great to be back to wrap up this two-parter. Thanks to everybody who's in the chat, new friends and old. We appreciate you all for being here. We are the Superior Adventures Guild. We play games and we have a good time. And if you want to come and join us at any point, you should hop on over to our Discord and get to know us because we're fun folks that like to talk games and play games and get goofy. So, and our GIF game is strong over there, 100%. All right, so yeah, super important in this virtual reality world that we all live in these days. I'm going to hand it over to you to Molly, and then when it comes back around, I want to fill people in on the... well, actually, I'll do it right now. I'm a little out of sorts, but we do have a giveaway tonight. We have our good old friend, the old goat, Andy Headley, has donated a copy of Salvation at the Devil's Courthouse. Molly, this is like designed for you. This is a Call of Cthulhu module. It takes place in the 1920s Appalachia. And I'm not going to give you too much more than that because it is a mystery of epic proportions. If you want to get in on the drawing for that digital giveaway, ! Drawing in the chat, you'll be entered to win. Big shout out to Andy Headley for that. We'll drop some links to his stuff here in just a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much. Get in on that action. I think that's it, Molly. I'm going to hand it over to you so I stop blabbering.
Nah, that was awesome. No blabbering detected.
Welcome back.
Happy to be back. I remember everything. And I'm sure this group remembers everything. I'm sure chat remembers everything. We will do a recap of what happened and kind of the plots and where we are now. But before that, let's go through and if everyone could introduce themselves, both who they are, the player, and then who they are playing in this Call of Cthulhu game. And I'll start with Dylan.
Oh, sure. Hi, I'm Dylan McCullum. I am a Dungeon Master and player over on Hero Club Podcast. I'm also a voice actor. And I am playing the speedrunner Quantosaurus. His main game right now is Elden Ring, and I do remember everything that I learned about Elden Ring. Not so much about this game. Do we say anything else? No, is that it? That's good?
Nailed it. It's perfect.
Nailed it. Oh, great. Awesome.
Going down around at least my Zoom setup, Gabe, can you introduce yourself and then who you're playing tonight?
Hi, I'm Gabe Greenspan. I'm an actor and writer who performs at UCB and all around LA. I've been on various different places of playing D&D and things like that. I make comedy on YouTube and talk D&D on TikTok, and I am playing the King from Queens. I am a, yes, remember this voice? I am a chess and poker streamer who is in a crisis.
To say the least.
As are we all. Rouge, can you start with who you are and then who you are playing tonight?
Hi, so I am Rouge. I normally can be found playing over on the Live from the Apocalypse tabletop RPG channel. You should check us out there. I'm only in one of the ongoing games, but they have one going practically every night of the week at this point. And then otherwise, I'm actually also going to be back here on Guild Superior again this week. So I'm having a busy week, but and then I am playing Treble Bubble, and she is the Animal Crossing true crime Twitch streamer, because what a classic combo that is. And I believe she's accepted that this is happening, and she's mostly been using her true crime skills to do a lot of the research bit of figuring out who is behind all of this.
It has been shockingly effective so far as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Look, I made a character that had some research skills with the knowledge that it wasn't like I was going to be able to do anything combat related. So I figured out the problem, and now it's up to everybody else to fix it. That's how it works.
I love that plan. Excellent strategy. And last but not least, Dave, could you say who you are and who you are playing tonight?
Yes, I am Dave. I play games, produce games, run games here on Guild Superior. Just an honor to be constantly surrounded by awesome, talented people like these folks here. Yes, Rouge is right. We're going to be playing a Morkborg one-shot on Wednesday night, which is going to be ridiculous. It's actually the second part of a one-shot. It's funny how that happens. But yes, we'll be back on Wednesday for that. And on Tuesday night, I run a Greyhawk campaign that has been going on for about 3.5, 4 years now. Every Tuesday night here on Guild Superior. I tonight am playing Mr. Brochacho. He is a fitness streamer extraordinaire. He's been doing it for years, and he's got quite a following. He likes to pump iron and encourage people to be healthy and live a good life. He is terrified right now because his face has been melted virtually by some strange curse or something that he's not quite sure about, and he's not quite sure about these kids that he's got teamed up with, but we'll see what happens. One of them seems to be quite a gamer, one of them quite a detective, and the other one just a crafty card shark.
And he's not involved in a pyramid scheme.
Totally not involved in a protein powder pyramid scheme that has poisoned people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy, forgot about
Amazing. And I am the keeper for the back half of this mystery, Molly or MJ. And just before we start, kind of wanted to remind everybody of a few ground rules, some facts about the game we're playing. We're playing Call of Cthulhu. It's set in modern times, but the game is based on Lovecraftian horror. So there are elements of kind of scary, horrific, fear-based mechanics throughout the game. We may be referencing body horror. We may be referencing, now we know it's Medusa, snake-related things. So just kind of a potential warning for things that might pop up. Brochacho had his face a little bit melted like Raiders for the Lost Ark. So prepare for that vibe. We are going to change the rules a little bit. Sanity rolls, big sanity losses, which would be a loss of 5 sanity points or more, will not result in a madness table roll. It will result in psychic damage to HP for a lot of reasons, but one of them being we all want to play in this one shot, and a lot of the madness table things will kind of take you out of the gameplay. So that's a change we made. We also have some changes to some of the magic rules. I'm allowing them to switch out like magic points for sanity points or HP points or health points if they'd like to, things like that. So if you see something that we do that is not 100% rules as written Call of Cthulhu, I'm sorry. Write it in chat. But I'm sure the Salvation of the Devil's Courthouse, which is the giveaway for tonight, is just pure 1920s Cthulhu goodness. So check that out, and we will get started with a little recap. Let me turn on some music. It's a quick reminder and summary of what happened in session 1. Our detectives didn't start as detectives or investigators. They were streamers. We had a fitness streamer, a speed runner, our true crime Animal Crossing streamer, and our card shark streamer. All of them had strange messages in their chat from this user called Media USA. And one by one, their stream started going wrong. I think for example, Mr. King, King from Queens, lost all of his Bitcoin in Dogecoin. Mr. Brachacho's sponsored protein powder turned out to be killing some of his viewers. Quantosaurus injured himself as he was injured in the game, although in his opinion, mere coincidence.
Things happen.
Things happen. And yeah, some Animal Crossing, some dark things happened in Animal Crossing on Trouble Bubble's stream. Trouble Bubble also, I think, found some information about a crime that happened to herself as the streamer. So all of these streamers, I think a little bit unnerved by strange things happening in their stream, had their computers frozen with a link to a Zoom chat. They all clicked and found each other. And there was a message for them that you've seen me, so you will die. After a lot of meeting each other and shenanigans and confusion, and excellent investigation by the true crime streamer Trouble Bubble, eventually the group made their way to a website called Gorgon Inc., where they learned that they had all seen Medusa somehow. No memory of this. But because they had seen her, she died. They will die unless they can find her in her lair somewhere in cyberspace and defeat her. And also if they step away from the computer, physically they will die as well. That was a fun discovery for the team. So stuck on their computer, trying to get into this virtual world now. They have clicked into the virtual world to get into Medusa's lair. They have avatars on the screen. Let me move, show you what they are seeing. And they now have avatars in virtual reality. And they will be hunting Medusa through the internet. Before we get started, can we do a quick run through of what your character is thinking right now, and also how they are looking physically and mentally? And I think we'll start with Mr. Rochacho, because I know you have experienced some damage already in this mystery. Yeah, so what's going through his head, and how is he feeling?
He is extremely confused at how this could be manifesting in a real physical sense. He didn't quite believe these people that he met in this Zoom chat that they were all invited to. He kind of thought it was a gag. He didn't quite understand the connection with his the sponsorship and this strange outcome with the protein powder. But now he thinks that his life is legitimately on the line here, with no real obvious way for him to solve it. So he's got virtual beads of sweat like just pouring down his face. I kind of view him as being sort of in the visage of like a barbarian or like a large dwarven sort of stout avatar, but just his leather or hide armor is just soaked with sweat. And he's just sort of looking. I think they just dodged some sort of an attack. And he's kind of looking around to see if anything else is coming, and he's probably using the one skill I don't know why I took, but maybe it'll come in handy. He's got appraise. He's kind of like, appraising his companions to see how everybody's doing. Are people injured? Do they need help? That kind of thing.
Amazing. Can you actually make that appraise roll just a regular? Try to get a regular success.
Yes, I will. We'll do this. Appraise. I'm not very good at it. Nope. I rolled way over it. So yeah, pretty bad fail. Y'all look real good.
You're stressed. It's Trouble Bubble. Can you describe what's going through your character's mind right now, and how they look physically, and how they're doing like emotionally?
So I think Trouble Bubble is definitely equal parts scared, and if she has to be totally honest, a little excited, because this is true crime happening to her. She's on the ground floor. And for that reason, I think she's also surprisingly, while slightly rattled, handling it better than like she really should. Since at this point she's been able to avoid any real like damage to herself. And in the meantime, she's getting to essentially solve a true crime in real time. So this is like the best. She's totally gonna start like making recordings on her computer for the eventual video that she plans to make about this later.
Perfect. So if there is like found footage horror from this adventure, it will be on Turbo Bubble's computer.
Oh yeah.
I love it. King from Queens, what is he thinking right now, and how's he doing physically and mentally?
King is upset. People did not take his money. He takes other people's money. So the fact that all of his money is gone right now is problematic for him. I will say he is scared. He will admit. He believes that his life is in jeopardy, but that is sort of secondary to getting his money back at this moment. Someone has publicly wronged him, and that does not fly. What he looks like, his avatar is sort of like a King Arthur style king, wearing his same sunglasses that he would wear normally, with like a cool ass longsword, and like a completely blank expression on its face.
Perfect. And then finally, I saved Quantosaurus for last because I have an idea that he might have a different thought process than the rest of the gang. What is he thinking, and how is he doing physically and emotionally?
So Quantosaurus is pretty certain that Mr. Brochacho is a plant from this company who is just here to help with facilitating this huge launch of whatever this game is. Feels like we all must be doing this, and that whatever the blackmail is about him cheating, it's just so false. And like, yeah, sure, there's Twitter threads out there, but it'll be revealed later. He's going to be able to, he has recordings on his computer. He's going to be able to prove it completely wrong and false. He's pretty certain that this is all part of some elaborate ARG, and he's just doing fine. He hasn't lost too much blood from whatever cut he did on his leg. He's doing okay. And he's just ready. He sees like an avatar load into the actual game, and he's like, "Oh, look at this beta build. This is incredible. Like, let's start playing around." And it's his Elden Ring avatar, like the one from his like current save, the one that he always saves to just go with his appearance. It is based entirely, for those who know Elden Ring, which is no one in chat, but let me explain it to you. It is the exact avatar of Let Me Solo Her. Shout out to Let Me Solo Her. Let Me Solo Her is a legend in the Elden Ring space. Essentially, it is just a naked, like a live naked body with just like a, like wrapped underwear, 2 katanas, and a pot on his head, that like you can see through, and just instantly is just, like moving around the space like erratically, like just kind of crouching up and down, like is just clearly already doing like movement tricks, like trying to see like what he can do in this space. So they're all like as avatars looking around, and you just see like behind them all just like this character like jumping up and down a lot, just like trying to do something.
My guy, what are you what the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to get out of bounds.
He's working out, getting some reps in.
Look, I'm trying to get out of bounds, because like, look, the first thing you got to do is just try to see like, how is this build stable? Do they have glitches already in here? If I can get out of bounds and get all the way to Medusa's lair like that, like this is what they want us here for in the beta, is like to find glitches, to figure out what you can do to push the game to its limits. That's why I was asked here. So,
Kid knows what he's talking about. Brochacho starts doing some squats, kind of trying to mimic.
Quantosaurus, what are you picturing that out of bounds will look like in this game?
pretty much like any out of bounds in any video game would look like. It is basically a you're beyond the map. Every single thing that has texture. I mean, we actually haven't really asked you what this world looks like. If it is just this like blank cyberspace.
It is just this right now.
So it
like
would
Tron.
Yeah, it would look like kind of like this is kind of like the texture map, but what it would look like is like I would be like beyond the floor looking up at this floor, and it would be like a black void with certain like textures and buildings kind of floating in, or I would just start infinitely falling and hopefully like respawn back at the top.
As Quantasaurus is trying to push to this liminal space, followed by Mr. Brochacho doing squats, the world around you shifts, and you are in kind of a blank maze. No features on the wall, no colors, black and white, very, very glitchy.
Dude, they spent all their budget on marketing and nothing on the build. This is hilarious.
It's not good.
No, Mr. Brochacho. Oh, what, are you taking a survey, my man?
How are you feeling about this?
What? How
are we
am I
screwed?
feeling about? No, the thing is, if it's glitchy like this, it means we're probably gonna be able to like void into Medusa's lair like right away. It's gonna be fine.
This is simple puzzle. This is black and white. They've put forward for us with to get through a maze. Should be easy. Slice of cakes.
Well, as long as we level up before we get to, what do they call it, the boss fight, maybe gain some skills along the way, maybe some friendships.
What?
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. King is gonna just start walking forward, feeling super confident in his ability to deal with puzzles.
Amazing. Could you make
More like
a check?
maze.
Amazing. Could you make a check for what would we call this?
I could not tell you.
Navigate, probably. That feels exactly correct.
Navigate, a thing I have no proficiency in. Here we go. Such a hard fail, it's crazy.
I think it is hard
almost 100% fail.
Your glasses occlude kind of your ability to see the walls, and your avatar's just running straight into walls.
Yeah, there's something here, so I'm just going to deal with this for a moment, and you all can try to do whatever you want to do, but this is my way, so.
Dude, wow, this game is buggy as hell. This is clown shoes. can I look for
that catchphrase.
Can I look for I can either try to navigate, because I actually do have proficiency in it, or can I try to like find a hidden path through the maze?
Yeah, do you want to spot hidden?
I would love to try.
I would have liked to have spot hidden. It would have
You didn't ask
based
the
on what I
thing.
rolled. Yeah. Still rolled a 92.
That's a 6. So that's a
hard success.
That's
a hard success.
such an extreme success.
that's because my spot hidden is my hard success is 12, so that's
You doubled it.
That's an extreme success.
With an extreme success, appearing on the walls, just as you were looking at them, are signposts. The signposts read to research, to weapons, to training, to Medusa's lair.
Oh my god, there's signs.
There you go. See? You knock on doors long enough, and things change. Listen, where do we go?
Well, I mean, this is kind of a buggy piece of shit. I have a feeling I probably could just one-shot Medusa, but, you know. I'm also kind of interested to see what weapons they have, like, because if I go in, it's crazy that I even have my avatar from Elden Ring. It seems like there's some legal problems here, but, you know, I don't know what NFTs kind of thing they're doing here, but, you know, I'm interested to see, like, what weapons they might have, because if they have
Is
a
this
rocket launcher...
Can we sell what is going on now?
Well, that's what they kept saying. They kept saying that, like, NFTs, you could bring other avatars from other games into things, so I figured that's what's going on.
Oh, fuck, alright.
Cutting edge. I mean, I'd be down for some training, you know, just to kind of get a good sweat in before, you know, we hit up the boss lady.
I would like to do some research, maybe, as well. It is best to know your opponent, yeah? You do not play the game, you play the opponent.
Weirdly, that makes sense to me. Like, you know, if we're just going to be charging in, we don't really know how this works as far as taking her down. So this has all been a pretty involved mystery up until now. It sort of feels like there's probably more clues we should be looking for about how we're supposed to handle this.
Yeah, you're right, because if it's a puzzle fight or some bullshit like that, and it's not just brute force, then I'm just going to be walking into, like, the worst thing in the world is when you're just like, oh, you can't even beat the boss because you have to, like, know this one thing, so... And this feels like that kind of game. It feels like that kind of game.
Totally. Alright, so we go research first, then?
Yeah. That sounds
let's do
good.
it.
You
Let's
follow
the signs.
Excellent. Well done. You do not need to make any rolls to follow the sign that you found with your extreme success. And for a moment, you were walking through the maze, and then all of a sudden, you were walking through a massive library, or at least your avatars are. And there is a woman with antlers and cloth around her eyes, who is at the what seems to be like the desk in the front of the library.
I got this. Don't worry. Ahem. Hello, gorgeous.
Nope. Next.
All right. Well, I tried.
I mean, you're welcome to make a check for that.
Yeah, can I try?
Yeah, you're
gotta
gonna
be-
need an extreme success.
Gotta be the hard one, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is it fast talk or is
It's
it,
gonna be charm.
Fuck.
That's not your strong
Did
suit.
you think Hello
And
Gorgeous
persuade.
is fast talk?
Maybe. All right, here goes charm. Here we go. That is a 96 on the dice.
Good lord.
God, this is the worst day for King and Queens.
He's not having fun, man. All right, good, fair enough. You have good day. Someone else will. All right, well, okay.
Okay. I go to libraries all the time. Let me talk to her. And Trouble Bubble's going to step up and be like, "Hi, we're hoping you might be able to help us with a research project we're working on about Medusa."
Sorry, why would I help you with a research problem that you're working on?
Because you work at a library. Isn't that like the thing you guys all love to do? Like, it makes the time pass faster.
You can make a check. I will take persuade or fast talk.
Oh, great.
But not charm. All right.
If you want charm, you can take charm.
I'm gonna take charm.
Oh, that's how you get things done around here, I guess.
You just asked.
And I'm gonna roll a 92. So
Oh, we're killing it.
yeah. Wow, what kind of like library is this? God.
You're welcome to look on your own, although I can't guarantee what you might find.
All right, I'm gonna do that because you are extremely unhelpful. And Joel is gonna start wandering off looking to get a feel for this library.
Can I use library use?
Are you sure that's the correct?
It's appropriate.
I don't have training in it, but I kind of want to try. I want to try
Feels
using
like-
library use.
Hey, because you asked, yes.
Just because that's the funniest fucking skill in the world.
Does feel hyper specific, doesn't it?
Come on, under 20.
Yeah, who would have put a ton of points in library use? God, what a loser.
That's also a 91.
Oh my.
I'm just.
We're going down. It's trending down. We
Yeah,
just gotta keep rolling.
Now you know you can push and roll again. Any roll that you fail, you can push and roll again.
What
Not
does
for-
pushing mean, though? Something
It
bad
means that if
happens
you
to us.
fail twice, then something bad happens.
Yeah, cool.
I think Quantosaurus just like looks at the library. Okay, so is this like a library or is this like a library level?
It should be a level library.
Whoa. Okay. So I don't know what that meant.
Good
but
dialogue
it didn't
simulator,
answer my
though.
question at
Yeah,
all.
good dialogue.
I mean, usually I skip through dialogue.
Oh, really? That's the story. That's the sweet stuff. You know, you got the heartbreak, you got the triumph, you got the challenge, and
Yeah,
For example,
all about
this
being able
librarian-
to like really tell a good story. God.
right. Like for
Okay,
example,
whoa,
ma'am,
Whoa.
just out of curiosity, I'm gonna dig into if I have like a mess kit or a pouch, like with my adventuring gear. I don't know. I might
Yeah,
have
sure.
something. Yeah, and I might, for example, have a carrot in there. I'll just pull out a carrot and
For
I'll
example.
be like, yeah, he likes
I
carrots.
really thought you were about to offer this woman a carrot, being like,
Just wait.
Wait for it.
Wait a
for
second.
it.
Wait for it.
Oh,
I think it's about to happen.
no.
I think it's
For
about to happen.
example, this wonderful, knowledgeable, antlered librarian, for example, has a backstory, right? They all have backstories. They might be what do they call them? Quantosaurus. People. People
Oh,
have backstories.
NPCs?
That's it. NPCs have backstories. They have motivations. I have a carrot. I don't know why. Someone wrote it in my backstory. Miss Librarian, real curious. What's your backstory? You've got this bandage on your face. You've got beautiful hair. Here, let me. He hands her the carrot.
I'll be honest with you, my man. No part of this is going where I thought this was going, but I am going to let you keep going where you're going because this is interesting.
I will let you use charm or persuade, and you can have a bonus die for your offering of a carrot.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go charm. No, that's an 88.
Oh my
we're
god.
trending down.
But here's the thing, Leia.
Do you want to push?
Yes, I will push. What does that mean again? I get to
Okay, I'll
reroll.
wait.
That means you get to reroll.
Okay.
You'll still have your bonus dice on the reroll.
Okay.
If you fail,
Uh-oh.
she will show you something that will be horrific.
Jesus.
I'm in. Come on. The carrot. So an 11. I think that is a success. It's not a like super duper success, but it's a success.
That counts. She thinks a moment. What did you do? But I forgot to ask. Like, you have to do something to push where you get a second chance, or you
Oh,
you
Sure.
get to have her reconsider. So is there something
Yep.
that he does to kind of?
For sure. So he bit the carrot and then he kind of like gestured to hand it to her and then he kind of looked at the carrot and he like rubbed off the part that he ate, that he bit off of, you know, on his jerkin, and then he hands it back. He offers it to her.
It's a gentleman.
Yeah.
She takes it. I was once very much like the rest of you. I saw something I shouldn't have. I came in here to fix it. I didn't. And so I thought it'd be better to stay here and live and return to my own world and die.
That's tragic, but beautiful. That's the kind of backstory that's worth reading, Quantosaurus.
So
Good
were the
dialogue.
antlers like a before thing or like a library thing?
I love Tomb Raider, and it's a armor that I'm a fan of. If you do a specific part, you get antler.
What is
It was an Sarah.
That's it?
Do you want my full name?
Sure.
Sarah Krasinski from Ohio.
No, what's your at?
I don't understand.
Like what's your username?
Do you want my email address?
Oh boy.
It's sarah@aol.com.
Sarah, how long have you been in here?
I have been in here a day, maybe? I'm not sure.
Do you remember the date when you saw this thing you weren't supposed to?
Well, I have played a lot of games when I was here. In virtual space, I mean. And the first game that I played when I was here, what was it? It's an old game. I don't remember. But it was today. It was today. It was what, like 97 maybe? I don't know. It's
there is no easy way to tell you this, but if you got first ever Sarah at AOL screen name, you have been in here for a very long time.
Huh. What?
No numbers, no special characters, no.
Why would I add
4
numbers?
for an A instead, because there is already an A for Sarah. All that is gone.
Look, it's nice here. I don't know how long I've been here, but it's nice. You can play games.
Sarah, how do you play game and read books when you are wearing blindfold?
So the thing is, I just don't want to see it again. But there's a lot you can do with your imagination. So I put out my eyeballs, and I very recommend that you do that as well.
Oh.
Very much recommend it.
Sarah.
Yes.
You are in virtual space where you are supposed to be visually interacting with things around you. What is point of having imagination? You need to be able to see things.
I think your avatar has ocular nerves.
Are you seeing that? Or are you imagining that?
I'm reading it.
I cannot talk to this woman. I do not know what to do. This is...
I get the feeling I can't talk to this woman is a thing you say quite often, but
yes,
we'll just,
it is a thing that they say constantly. It is basically my catchphrase.
Burn.
Okay. So you're saying that you don't want to see it again and that we shouldn't see it again?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And you don't know how to win against Medusa.
No, I mean, there's no winning. You can stay here, play games.
Is there a Dewey Decimal System?
Yes.
All right. Can I go explore the Dewey Decimal System and try and find MED?
Yes. Do a library use, but like you'll find MED because you can follow an alphabet, but to what you find.
It's a fail. It's definitely a fail. Trying to figure out whether I should nudge it. No, it's so low. No, I just fail. It's bad.
I'm gonna do a library use if I can.
Please do.
Yes.
King, you find MED, but MED, the aisle goes back infinitely. Back and back and back. And so it will take you a while to find something related to Medusa.
I just rolled a 6, which means I got an extreme success.
Ooh.
Hey!
Except that Trouble Bubbles avatar walks up behind you and reaches up and grabs the book that says Mythical Monsters and fun facts about them.
Women always be finding the books that they need.
Is that...
Yo, what happened to you, dude?
What?
Like, that's a crazy thing that you just said. What woman in your life found a book and you resent that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, but like, I want to know.
That's not what we're here for. No, that's not what we're here for, okay? We keep our personal lives at door, all right?
It's a journey, bro. You can do it. Turn it around.
What is your deal, man?
Hey, I just want people to improve. I want to see, some progress. I want to see us gelling as a team,
Well, they're having this conversation. Trouble Bubble's just like flipping through the book, ignoring
Bubble
everything.
is solving the problem.
Just like, wow, it's just like, what a hair
Look,
trigger that
you
was.
three work on solving toxic masculinity. Yeah. Trouble Bubble's gonna work on solving the mystery.
Whoa! There's nothing toxic about dudes talking. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my God.
As you all ask each other in the background, what's your deal? No, what's your deal? No, but like, what's your deal, dude?
So we'll find you, man.
Finds the page.
When does the podcast drop?
Right.
New podcast win.
You find in your book a page explaining the traditional Greek myth of Medusa. It was a woman cursed. To see her face would cause an onlooker to turn to stone. She was eventually defeated by a warrior who used a mirror to look at her and then cut her head off. There is a follow-up to that myth that you have not read before, discussing later iterations of Medusa. In the Middle Ages, there is a story of a witch named Medusa that would strike people with the plague who saw her. She was known then as a plague maiden. Again, she was defeated by someone beheading her, this time with a sword that had been dipped in the Holy Grail. There was also a story of a woman who brought snakes into a new village that had been created shortly after the Mayflower landed on America. Those snakes ended up devouring anyone who saw them. But the story in this myth said that a little child was able to, again, use some kind of reflection of a pool to look at her and push her into a pool where she drowned.
Okay.
And it was only a cookbook, but a cookbook means so much, sometimes it is hard for...
It's okay. It's
Okay.
I just was in the right
I
place, right time situation.
not to interrupt what this breakthrough that seems to be happening here, but
Bring the rolls.
so relevant. It looks like I'm assuming all three of you know about the classic Greek Medusa. Yes. Yeah. So you use a mirror so you don't look at her because she'll turn you to stone.
Right.
So apparently there's like a couple other times that they've mentioned there have been Medusas in history, and of course the important thing is you can't look at them directly, but there's also like a couple different ways they've managed to kill her, with either like a blessed blade or a kid even just like drowned her, which seems really anticlimactic. But as long as we don't look at her directly, it doesn't seem like there's any specific form of like imperviousness to like standard weapons. I think the trick is really you just don't look at her while you kill her.
Is there anything in there about her squad, her crew, like others? Snakes.
Next squad.
Sometimes they're snakes.
Okay.
No one has a problem with snakes, do they?
Nah.
Like,
No.
I mean, I've killed like thousands before.
Virtually.
Do you mean in real life?
No, I'm not a sociopath.
Cool.
But like, what are snakes gonna? Anyone have a bunch of snakes? Anyone got snakes are gonna come out and get me?
My cousin has pet snake.
That tracks. How much was it? Legally?
No,
Legal?
a pet store.
That doesn't track actually. I thought it was gonna be like big illegal python.
No, little rock snake.
No. Man, that's disappointing actually.
But my other cousin.
Yeah. Okay, so we can't look at them directly.
Right.
Okay. So sick. And we need a special weapon.
No, it's like a sword, a blessed sword, drowning her in water. Like, it doesn't really seem like there's anything specific.
Well,
it probably can't hurt to get like something that's like blessed or powered up or whatever the equivalent is in digital space. I don't know. I don't really play these kind of games.
Well, we could check out the armory. Perhaps there's something special in there.
We should start making rounds. We go armory, we go training, and then we go to the lab.
Yeah. And like if it's like something like you need to like actually like, I've done blindfolded runs before. I'm not the best at them, but I've done them before. So like,
You hear from behind you, I'm happy to take out your eyes if that would be helpful.
We're hoping for something a little less permanent, but thank you.
Sarah, I would like to apologize for how I initially approached you. I've been talking to my friend Mr. Brochacho, and he has taught me some things about the way that I come off.
I appreciate your apology. I've never had an adventurer apologize before. It's very nice.
Well, growth is good.
Make a roll. Whoa.
Yeah, what do you want?
what can you possibly want?
What can you possibly want? Do you want listen?
Oh my god, yes I do.
Awesome.
98.
Oh my god.
Push
I think you
it.
need to get different dice.
I want to push it. I'm gonna push it.
Oh
How
my
are you
god.
pushing it? That's so bad.
He takes off his sunglasses and he really leans in, and he just nods. He just nods along to whatever she has to say. She can't see him do this, obviously, but he does it because it's what.
In
it's
real life, you
important.
do this?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it matters. Still a fail.
Oh no.
Wait, do we have advantage?
We've
Yes.
been granted an advantage,
Yes.
yeah.
One more time. I don't
Thank
know
you,
why I
Vamp.
think this is
Thank
such
you,
an
Vamp.
important role, but I'm fully committed to this one. It's gotten closer every time, and it's still a fail.
Oh, okay. She reaches behind the counter and pulls out a small little blue potion. Just, I appreciate you listening. Here's a health potion. Take it if you want to cure wounds or feel better.
I appreciate you, Sarah.
Sure. It's just for you. Don't give it to anyone else.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Put this definitely a health potion into my inventory.
A totally safe potion.
And
If you would
absolutely
like
safe,
to
this is a health potion.
use psychoanalysis or psychology to
Yeah.
figure out that it's just she is not
Psychology is a
thrilled.
skill I have.
I was
Hey.
gonna say, I would actually believe that is something in
Fucking 15 on psychology. And
It's a
almost
bluff.
extreme
It's a
success.
big
Okay,
bluff.
great. I'll double bluff. Sarah, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Fucking Sarah.
Quantosaurus goes, you know what's messed up is I was in that conversation and you only name dropped Mr. Brochacho, which is
I'm proud of you, King. Proud of you.
absolute fucking clown shoes. Let's
Listen,
just move
man.
on. Let's just move
I
on.
cannot apologize to everyone today. This is not what today is.
No, it's just like, yeah, sure. You listen well. I made points during the conversation. I made points, and
Look.
I was like, women are people, and I said that. So
All true and all valid. Kid,
so
you've
whatever,
got a good
man.
head on your shoulders. King, I'm proud of you. You gave it a try. Wasn't easy. You're sweating a little bit. I could see it. But it came from the heart.
Was that the end result is that she tried to probably poison me. So I believe everything I thought about these people originally is probably the case, and I will learn nothing. Let's keep moving.
I'm sticking with Trouble Bubble, the only other fucking gamer in this joint. All right, Trouble Bubble, roll out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does rollout look
Animal
like for your
Crossing,
avatar? Are you just like
absolutely qualified.
jumping?
No, you
Gamer.
every time you see my avatar, you see him dodge rolling everywhere. Like you see him because it's marginally faster. Like you see him like dodge rolling. It is just a little bit faster than walking. Is the
Oh my God. Amazing. All right, you're heading back into the maze and then towards the armory.
I believe that's
I
what we
think so,
decided.
yeah.
I don't think I discussed what my avatar looks like, by the way. I think because it was Animal Crossing Day when I was playing, it is the Animal Crossing-ized version of Trouble Bubble. So just like waddling along in the little like big eyes, very round shapes. As she's
Like customized
toddling
clothes, I'm sure.
Exactly. Just toddling along to the armory.
Just like a net over your shoulder.
Exactly. Gotta be ready to catch those snakes.
Actually, yes. Incredible. If you do
Genuinely,
that,
yes.
Oh my
genuinely,
God.
yes.
Oh my God! If you pull out a net and get the snakes, oh my God.
If you do that, we stop the game. All right. let's move on. You follow a dodge rolling Brontosaurus to what looks like a Skyrim house full of medieval weapons.
Molly, real quick.
Yes.
Everybody just got 2 advantages from Damn Weirdo. So thank you for that.
Ooh.
Come on, we
Those are
clearly
stacking up.
need them.
Yes, we do.
Those are stacking, aren't they? Wow.
Thank you,
Oh
Damn Weirdo.
boy.
Maybe
Appreciate
we
you.
will survive this.
We'll see.
I doubt it.
Maybe.
Oh, sick.
And did I get another one from Do Not Microwave, or was that before? Was that the one I just used, or was this a different one?
No, that's a new one. That's a new one.
Amazing. Okay.
Yep.
Great. So we all have 3, I think.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
We're sitting pretty.
Well. All right. Do we have room full of weapons? Any of them particularly reflective?
Ooh. Make a luck roll. So that's just a roll that you want to be at or below what your current luck score is.
I really should be able to get this. Yes, it is below my current luck score.
There are a couple of reflective weapons. There's a shield that's very polished, classic. There is a mace that again is like has metal on the top and you can kind of polish. There's a broadsword that is broad enough to be reflective as well. And then there's just like a small, what looks like a pizza cutter of just like it's a round blade on a handle.
And that's reflective?
And that is also reflective.
I'll take the shield and the pizza cutter. Just because that's
Classic.
gotta be useful.
Quantosaurus will go over and go like, "Hey man, give me the pizza cutter."
Why?
I gotta try something.
Yeah, whatever. Give you the pizza cutter.
Okay, apology granted and forgiven for not saying my name during that conversation. You're all forgiven, my man. You're off the hook. I'm gonna try to do pizza swap.
What,
What
Dylan?
now?
I'm gonna try to do the pizza swap glitch.
I need you to describe it because I for sure know what that is, but just for like chat.
I can't fully
Benefit?
describe it. It is such a complicated glitch.
Is this a real thing?
Yes, this is
Oh my
a
God,
real
don't do
glitch in
research
Elden
on.
Ring.
Dedication.
The only reason that I even is just for this joke. I don't need to do this. In Elden Ring, there is a weapon that it looks like a pizza cutter. It's just this giant wheel, and it's affectionately called the pizza cutter. And it when you go into a stance, it just like spins really fast. There is a glitch where you can essentially swap your weapons really fast so that any weapon becomes that weapon. So you can take the stance of it, which is that it like infinitely just attacks something. But you can use the damage of a much better weapon. That's what it does.
What
It
are
is
you
very
trying
stupid.
to swap it with?
Molly, did you know that this existed, or did you just happen to put a pizza cutter in this room?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Great.
I guess Quantosaurus will look because he has his katanas, but like he doesn't know what they will do in this game. He'll look for like what looks like the most like badass weapon in here.
There's a broadsword.
Yeah.
There's a broadsword. There's like a massive morning star. There's crossbows. There's like a double-sided kind of halberd sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll go for the.
You're running out of like my ability to name weapons.
Yeah, okay. I'll go for the broadsword and just try to like. I'll try to do this dumb glitch. I don't know what this is gonna do in this game.
Yeah, I need a.
Yeah, what is it?
Sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand for sure.
Great. Great. Where are you?
I think while this is going on, Trouble Bubble is like going and finding, like, first she finds like the biggest battle axe she can, and she picks it up and then immediately topples over backwards and is just like going through trying to find a weapon small enough that her little avatar can hold it. It's so cute.
Molly, I am so sorry to tell you that I had no points in sleight of hand. It was a 10%, and I just rolled a 4. I am so very sorry to tell you. I did it.
Describe your glitch working. I want you to do the words that make this reality.
Okay, so basically, Quantosaurus quickly takes out the pizza cutter, opens up the menu, quick swaps while doing a back step, very quickly turning around, swapping to the weapon, which you're not supposed to be able to do, but he quickly swaps open to the other weapon. He takes out the weapon, the broadsword, and then the broadsword's just like vibrating as he just slowly moves forward, and he's like, they got pizza glitch. I don't know how they swapped over glitches to this game. This is really fucked up, but it has the exact glitches of a different game in this game, but they do. And now I am fucking invincible. I could just go one-shot Medusa right now. There's no, like, truly, it's not even a problem, gang.
What I will say,
walk over and do this,
is that not only that will add a bonus to your damage attack with that sword, it is vibrating such that it is making what looks like a mirror. Like you were holding up just like like a rectangular mirror.
Wow.
At all times.
We should send the kid in. He's ready. Look at him.
I don't know how you go beyond this. So.
Trouble Bubble. Can you roll me a luck roll as well?
Sure.
I cannot believe that shit.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
I rolled a 5. So
Yeah!
I'm lucky today.
Good
Trouble Bubble and
Lord.
Quantosaurus are gaming.
Hey,
Gaming
Trouble
over
Bubble,
here.
any weapon that you want to find, there's a whole rack of miniature, adorable, very deadly weapons. If you want like a great axe, it's your size. If you want like a huge mace, it's your size with a 5.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna have to think about this. I need it to be the perfect comparison.
Now I need to commission art of Trouble Bubbles, like Animal Crossing and Avatar, with like a massive weapon. And Brochacha, what are you looking at? What are you thinking about picking up?
He's gonna pick up one of the biggest maces that he can find.
Hell yeah.
And he's just gonna kind of test it out, you know, pop it in another hand and kind of get a feel for the weight of it. And swing it around a few times, and then he starts kind of like swinging it, but like kind of like he's a little extra flair, you know? He's kind of flexing a little bit, and he's getting carried away with his testing of the material.
I love that. Could you also make, I will take either a sleight of hand, or I would take just like a strength check.
All right, let's see here. I think it's gonna be strength, and I think I'm gonna use advantage on this. This feels good. This feels really good. Check me out.
Check me out.
Yes, I rolled my strength. Half my strength is 40. I rolled a 27.
Easily done. You look pretty impressive. Your avatar waving around. You're doing like combos. It is moving fast enough where it becomes kind of almost you're making patterns in the air for a moment.
It's no pizza glitch, but it's pretty badass.
No, you look good.
Hey, thanks, kid.
Okay. All right. I'm going to need a minute to explain because I just learned about a new weapon that existed today, and it is what Trouble Bubble is absolutely going to take. It is called a man catcher.
Oh boy.
Excuse me while I Google.
It's from the 1600 to 1800 period. And what it is, it's a log pole with that at the end, it's like a circle and like with like spikes.
Wait, so it's like your nets, but it's so much deadlier than the Animal Crossing nets?
They think it was used to drag horse riders off horseback in battle.
Wow.
Catch them on the neck and yank them.
I would love people to just kind of, on your own, if you want to Google what this looks like.
Right.
I'll drop a link in the chat. I just dropped a link. That's badass.
So she takes that and then just like a short sword.
Wow.
Good lord.
Good
and
choice.
are you grabbing?
It's less lethal because you just use it to drag them and then pin them to the ground so they can't move instead of like spearing them or something. So, you know, Trouble Bubble is a humanitarian. And,
yeah, it's a humane weapon for sure. If I had one word to describe it. Yeah, if you want to have incognito on, we'll Googly man catcher. You know.
Oops.
So
and
yeah,
then
that's Trouble Bubble's weapon of choice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Just a chibi version of that.
King, do you want to take the pizza cutter back, or
if you don't need it anymore, I'll take the pizza cutter back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got my pizza.
Would you like to? Would you like to try the glitch?
No.
Okay.
He just wants the pizza cutter.
I want the pizza cutter.
For the after party.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Oh, that got so much more ominous.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, it broke open Elden Ring speedrunning like in half. It completely destroyed the game.
That's definitely what I meant. All right, do we go to training, or do we just go right to the source? I feel like, honestly, this is me just saying this. I feel like I honestly think we're just going to get hurt during training. I don't think anything good will come of training. I think we will go into a final fight feeling more injured than we would otherwise if we were.
Either way, King. Either way, we got to do some stretching before we go in. So if it's training or if it's the final boss battle, we got to stretch it out. We got to be limber. We got to be ready. You can't just go in cold, okay? Right? The kid knows.
I mean, so much of what I do is brain power. I have not stretched in like 15 years, man.
Touch your toes. Come on, you can do it.
I really don't know if I can do that.
You
I'll
can
be
do
full
it.
honest with
Come
you.
on.
I am
Hey.
full honesty with you right now. I do not think I can touch my toes.
Make a dexterity check, King.
Yeah, this is gonna go great. It is exactly the number that it is like my dexterity number.
You
Like-
touch your toes, but there's like a strain to it where you know the
there you
more you
go.
do.
Oh yeah, I got them. I got them. I
Something
did it.
pops.
Yeah.
So there's
Yep.
some crack.
I come up slower than I went down. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it. We touched those. Everyone. Okay.
Is everyone stretching or just for Chacho and
Big time
Okay.
stretching.
I'll try to do like some cute little like just this style stretching with my Animal Crossing character.
Yeah, I mean it's like stretching in real life, like behind the screen.
you can
Or-
either have your avatar stretch or you in real life can stretch.
Oh, my
Because it
avatar is
does-
stretching.
And
Oh,
you
yeah, either
feel
way.
it in your body. Like you feel what your avatar is doing in your own muscles.
Yeah, I'm a little string bean boy. I'll stretch.
Amazing. Then everyone can have a bonus die on their first move in combats.
Yay!
Now that you are all warmed up and limber.
Very much succeeded.
Well, yeah, you've done so many.
If you want to go to training, I didn't want to stop you, but I will. No, thank you.
Just feel like I don't know how healing works in this game, right?
I'm gonna assume healing doesn't work in this game. I
Not
think
the
that's
game.
the safer assumption to make.
Again, not
Okay, so if we go and train and then there's no healing.
Yes, this is what
It
I'm
could just
thinking.
that it also could be like, you know, look, what are we gonna learn from training? We already know who Medusa is. We learned what we could, right? About like how to defeat her. I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Bracciaccio?
I'm always down for a little extra training, you know, that's how I keep my physique the way I do. But I also get it. Someone gets hurt, like the king over here. Could be, well, we'd be down one person going up against this Gorgon. Look, we can skip it. I just, you know, when I play these games, I kind of hate to skip things. I like to do the full, you know, I like to go to full completion, if you know what I mean.
You are an every side quest kind of guy.
Yeah, usually, you know.
Yeah.
But we're a team now. I'll tell you what, despite the melted face, the headaches, all the other stuff, the trauma that we're dealing with here, virtually and in real life, I feel blessed to know you. I really do. Whatever happens on the other side, we did our best.
That is not my attitude. If you all do not do fucking best job and get us out of here, I will not be happy about it. I will not go, woohoo, we try. I will say, fuck you all. And I am glad you are dead, okay?
Point taken.
Okay.
Last question before we take a break. Are you going to be doing anything to prep spells before you go into the lair? You don't have to.
I'll try the drowning shit.
How does that work, Molly? How do we prep a spell?
So let me pull up. You found 3 spells as a kind of reminder for chat. They found 3 spells last game. A Blessed Blade, a Kiss of Brine, which is like you cause your opponent to drown, and a Death spell. Now, if they don't have material components to them, you don't have to prep anything, but you do have to make a successful roll to cast it when you try to cast it. You have to pay the cost, and then you have to succeed on a power roll. And you can push it once. The first time, if you cast it and you fail, nothing happens. But if you push it, you will succeed. However, you will take a certain amount, the cost of it in damage, but it'll be the cost of it multiplied by some factor that will roll.
Right.
Okay.
And the only thing that you need to prep for this one is the bless. If you want to bless your blades, you will need blood sacrifice. So that'd be the only thing you need to do ahead of time. And you don't have to do that.
I will be honest with you. How do we feel about Sarah?
Off the table.
Off the we cannot blood sacrifice her for
No.
big blades?
No.
I remind that she tried to poison me and said that she wanted to pull all of our eyes out. Still no?
She did not want to pull our eyes out. She offered to pull our eyes out, and you don't know for sure that she tried to poison you.
I know for sure that she tried to poison me.
You know that she gave you.
I'm like 100% that this is.
Thought it was a health potion.
No, that was a full lie.
I wasn't picking up on that she was lying to us. She seemed very helpful.
All right, fine.
Nice.
Sarah's off table. It means that we have no other blood sacrifice unless we want to go to training and sacrifice someone we find at training.
Interesting. Holy modifier on the weapon would be pretty clutch.
How does this work, kid? Do we have to sacrifice like a full entity? Can we collect a bit of sacrifice from here and a bit of sacrifice from there? How does this
I have no idea how
in-game
it
currency
works
work? Yeah.
Well, listen, we are in virtual space, right? So theoretically, anything could be in virtual space, yes?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's try something. And I'm gonna do a big ol' like whistle.
Amazing. I would love you to make a... You can choose persuade or natural world roll.
Let's go persuade. That's an extreme success. I rolled a 9 and 10 is my fifth.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All of a sudden, you are no longer in the library or in the armor room. You are all in a dark, mysterious looking forest, and a gigantic white stag, twice as large as any stag you've seen before, like slowly walks up to King and then like kind of kneels down.
What's happening right now?
Fuck if I know. And I take my pizza cutter and I slice its throat open.
Oh.
I'm gonna need anyone who feels like
You
they would
said
be
you want blood sacrifice. What do you everyone? Oh, now
anyone
everyone is
who
fucking, I
feels
can't
like
kill
they would be
Santa.
affected by that to make a sanity roll. King,
Make
you
a
don't need to
sanity
make
check.
one. Sanity check.
I'll do it because I like rolling.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I fail.
I failed.
succeed
All
so
that true
good.
crime, and the thing that gets me is
I
like
succeed so
killing
good.
the animal in front of me.
Yeah, that's real shit, man.
Yeah.
Real shit. It's real shit.
You lose 1d4, which was a 4 sanity points. So it's not 5. 5 is the big bad number, but you do lose 4 points of sanity as you feel very affected by the slaughter of this beautiful white stag, which again is virtual.
Okay,
But-
somebody collect all of the blood. Put it into like a. Does anyone have like a water skin or something? I do
Maybe
not
you
know.
should
if
The
we-
thought about
blood is being
before.
absorbed into the soil.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Blood. It's just the sacrifice of the blood. We do not probably need to keep the blood.
All right, who's casting the spell?
I mean, probably me.
You do have the blood on your hands.
Yeah, probably me.
So you need to
So I
use 3
deduct
magic points
3 magic points. Okay, I can do that.
and 1d4 sanity points.
Do I roll or do you roll?
You can roll.
Amazing. 3 sanity points. Great.
Amazing. And then you are going to make a power check.
Okay. I'm gonna use an advantage on that.
You can also push.
No, I'm just using advantage. Fuck yeah. That is a 3 on the dice. That is an extreme success.
Your pizza cutter lights up with the glow of something divine. Because of your extreme success, there is a rebound by the spell you cast. You cast it so powerfully, you can choose one other person to have their weapon become magical.
Oh, the vibrating one.
Vibrator.
Obviously,
Vibrator?
The vibrator pizza cutter glitch. Sword.
Genius.
Amazing. You both now have magical weapons that also act as mirrors.
Pizza cutter, dude. It's the most powerful. It's broken. The pizza cutter's broken, my man.
It is broken right
It's
now.
broken.
It
it's absolutely broken.
While these guys are relishing in the glory of this pizza cutter, you see Mr. Brochacho kneeling down next to the stag, just kind of petting it, just tears rolling down his cheeks. Such a beautiful beast.
Are you
So
crying
beautiful.
in real life too?
No, it's just it's just my avatar. It's fine.
Brochacho, you see snakes beginning to like pour out of the mouth of this murdered stag. I need you to make a sanity check for me.
Oh god. I failed.
Brochacho.
This can't be happening.
Brochacho, you lose 3 sanity points as the entire stag like crumbles into white snakes that slither into the ground.
He just goes ballistic and just starts smashing him with his mace. Just almost he's glitching. He just can't stop.
Whoa, dude. My guy. All right. Well, we tried.
And with that, I think we'll take our break before we enter the final layer.
Oh, thank you so much, Molly. This is ridiculous.
Thank you, Molly.
Unreal.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god. Thank
hey,
you, chat, for all the advantages. I
no,
feel
Yes,
kind
we
of
need
brave.
them so much.
That was key.
Good lord.
Hey guys, real quick, don't forget that we have a giveaway. I'll put some information, just type !draw and to be entered to win. This is a giveaway from our good buddy Andy, the old goat. It is a Call of Cthulhu module set in the 1920s Appalachia, Salvation at the Devil's Courthouse. So we'll draw a winner at the end. And for now, we're gonna take a break. We'll see you in just a couple minutes. Okay, bye. Hello, everybody. We're back with Eldritch Horror, Molly's terrifying adventure into the depths of virtual reality, and it's causing real pain for Mr. Brochacho, I must say. But I'm having a blast, and I hope everybody in the chat is having a blast too. This is really fun, and my cheeks are actually hurting from smiling so much. So thank you, players, for being so fun.
Always happens at a Cthulhu game. It's a smiley game.
Smiles all around.
Yeah.
Joy and laughter.
Hey, it's going great for some of us.
Others, not so great.
Others,
Molly, quickly before we enter the lair, in this world where we can seemingly summon anything with a whistle, could I try and summon some more shit?
What would you like to summon?
I'd like to summon some human-sized playing cards, please.
Dope. Yeah. That's probably not persuasion.
No.
Unless you're Are you trying to find like people playing cards?
I don't know what I'm trying to find, Molly.
Like, are you trying to do like a Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, like an Alice in Wonderland situation. Yeah.
What is? Give me a power roll. Give me a power check.
Great. Success. Solid success.
Regular success.
There's the three numbers. Which is which thing?
The half is a hard success, or you have to be lower than the number is regular. Half is hard, and fifth is extreme.
Amazing. It was a hard success.
Great. Describe what King is doing right now.
King has realized that in sacrificing that deer, he remembered what game he was playing and what game he's good at, which is chess. And sacrifices need to be made if you're gonna win a chess game. So what he's basically doing is trying to find pawns. He is like chumming up the water, trying to find essentially what will be blockades as we go into this thing. And he's like, shuffling the deck.
I assume he has a deck in his pocket.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah. Shuffling a deck. As he does, 3 cards fly out of the deck and grow to human size. And they walk up menacingly to King and all do little card bows.
Good. All right, so you know what you are here to do, and you will do it.
Make a persuasion check.
Don't mind if I do.
Also, thank you, Okimmies, for the advantages that you just gave.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
Thanks, Kimmy.
That is a hard success.
You can tell deep down that they understand you and aim to please.
All right, I am ready.
Look at us. Hell of a team.
Sure.
Any other prep that people want to do, or are you heading back to the maze?
You ready, kid? Take on the boss lady? Your giant vibrator sword.
Yeah, I think you should be ready. I think it's gonna be, it should be pretty easy. The fact that the fact that we're all here, her AI probably can't focus down on one of us at a time, so her attention's gonna be split. It'll be fine. You've done like World of Warcraft raids or whatever, so there may be ads and we may have to deal with them, but who knows?
We'll be ready.
We'll be ready.
Rubble Bubble. How do you feel? How are you feeling?
It's the sort of thing where are we just going to be another victim in the serial killer's, footnotes, or are we going to be the people who take it down? It's hard to tell right now. But it's, gotta give it our best shot, right? And let's hope for the best. And I'm absolutely recording this. You're all cool if we survive this, or if you don't survive this, but I do, if I turn this into a video later, right? That's fine with everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Cool.
Sure.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Yeah, have you been recording this Zoom the entire time?
For a while now, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, honestly, good shit. I've been saying some absolutely fucking killer lines, so.
I would like you to delete the entire history of me and my dear cookbook woman if you do.
I don't want you to delete it because I want to show back exactly how many times I chimed in during that combo.
Wow. All right. I thought we were over this because I got you cool magic weapon. I thought this was you get.
I said you're forgiven, but now what? Friends can't razz. Friends can't razz. Friends can't razz.
We're friends now.
This is 4 more times. Friends can't razz.
Clown shoes. Absolutely clown shoes.
Disgusting. Let's do this.
What is your quote unquote marching order? How are your avatars moving towards the lair?
Quantosaurus is rolling in first, 1,000%. No fear.
And after Quantosaurus?
Brochacho will go second.
I can go third, flanked by 3 human-sized playing cards.
Are they to your sides or are they in front of you?
Ducks fly together style.
And you're in the front?
No, I'm in the fucking middle, dude. I am not in the front.
Yeah, it's card, king.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
And I guess that means Trouble Bubble is in the rear, toddling along with her giant man catcher sticking straight up in the air.
One of the cards like looks at it and kind of gives a like sup nod, like good weapon.
Yeah, it's got style.
The variety of assets in this game is so incongruous. This is crazy. You're gonna get sued out the ass.
You walk forward, and all of a sudden, you are no longer in the maze. You are in. The first thing you notice is lights, bright lights, as you walk into a stadium arena. And I need everyone to make a sanity check, as standing in that arena is something that is hard for your mind to really comprehend at first.
I'm using an advantage.
I have a success, but barely.
I'll use an advantage.
Success.
I am also going to be using an advantage.
Oof.
Hard success for
Dang.
me this time.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Well, it's okay because it's advantage. I don't have to take the second roll because the second roll was absolutely a 100. So,
Wow.
Oh!
Yikes.
So I just fail.
Yeah, I
Just
do.
to fail.
Right,
do-
and like first thing that pops up is like the percentile. You're like double zeros. Yes, totally got this one. Oh no!
Oh no.
I fail, but it's a 69. So how
Nice,
bad can we?
nice.
How mad can we be? How mad can we be?
So we have Brochacho, did you fail or did you succeed?
I got a hard success.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah.
You will still take, for a success, you'll take 1 point of sanity loss. For my failures, I need each of you to roll a d10 to determine how many sanity points you'll be losing.
Molly, just
7.
put it in perspective. Like,
7?
how far can you
7.
lose sanity? Like, at what point are you screwed? I guess is the question.
Great
There's
question.
a number that is insanity, right? Like
Yeah.
1/5 hits insanity, right?
Well, there's temporary insanity, and then there's like permanent insanity.
And then there's So anytime you lose 5 or more points, you get a temporary insanity, which we are treating as psychic damage. So you'll get a smaller number of psychic damage. If you lose, what is everyone's current sanity score? Just so I kind of have it.
Well, I just lost 1, so that's
Mhm.
a 49.
Okay.
Wow.
I lost 7, so it's 49.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
I'm at 30.
You're okay.
Oh.
I'm at 76.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't want it to hit 0, but I will say the more you hit 5+, the more HP you're going to be losing. That's probably the more
Pressing matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
pressing matter.
Okay.
So for
Speaking of which.
for
Oof.
7 sanity point loss,
Mm-hmm.
you will take you will take 9 points of psychic damage.
Which is
Uh-oh.
my HP, like against my HP.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I have 1 health point left.
Oh boy.
Can you describe what it looks like for Trouble Bubble as all of us you see this
Boy.
thing in front of you and the life drains from you?
So Trouble Bubble is having like some serious mental, like, just this is horrific. but she's still an Animal Crossing avatar, so it's the super cute, like when you see a scary like scorpion or something in Animal Crossing, and it's just like, oh no. And she like drops her weapons and like throws her arms in the air and is like shaking it, is what it looks like. But the better part is that since Trouble Bubble, the actual person, is still being the voice, she just starts gibbering swear words, and so it's just a stream of like, fuck, shit, what the fuck, who the fuck, what is happening, fuck, this is like nothing, what the fuck, and it's
you are
so
crying blood, you are sweating blood, and you feel like tremors as you sit in your gaming chair while your avatar waves her hands.
super cute, not cute behind the screen.
Who else failed? Sorry. That was Dylan.
I failed, but it was, just at 1 point of sanity.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Amazing.
That's
you will
better.
still take... Oh, you don't take it because it's just 1. All right, you're good. 4 now.
Good luck, guys!
I guess I'll just be like,
better pick
whoa!
up that man catcher, dude.
Man,
all right.
that's the real tragedy here, is that I'm not going to get to use this fucking man catcher.
Here's how combat works in this game. Everybody gets, for every round, you get enough time to do 1 action. So there's not like 6 seconds or a certain number of seconds. You just get to do 1 thing. And it doesn't have to be, it can be an attack. But what I'd like you to do really is to just describe generally what you want to do. Your like 1 thing that you want to do in the round, and then we'll figure out what role makes sense. We will go in order of dexterity score. So that means that Medusa will be on this list. She has a dexterity of 80. Does anyone have a higher dexterity score than that?
It's the highest we could have, right?
I match it with 80.
Whoa.
So on a tie, and I'm going to go look this up because I think this is probably important. Let me check. Highest dex X first, and then others go in descending order. I will say you can go first. Quantosaurus.
We can
I
also
don't
roll
see
for it if you want.
Yeah, let's roll for it.
Rollies.
Rollies.
Is it like just the percentile of it? And
Yeah, let's do D100 and
the lower.
The lower wins.
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled a 90.
Oh, okay, 74. I was like, I fucked it up. Oh.
Yeesha.
You see just like a writhing mass of snakes, and sometimes they form a person and sometimes they don't. And sometimes it's just, you just see like binary code. It's disorienting.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I think like with the sanity, Quantosaurus is like a little bit like amped up. It's a boss he hasn't seen before. Everything else is kind of, whatever, but this is the thing that he's good at. And so there's an excitement, but also nerves, because there's like a pride more than any fear. There's like the pride of, I don't want to die on my first try against this boss, because that's his only thought. I don't want to die on my first try against this boss. So he's like, okay, only look in the mirrors. So he's going to run up, looking at his vibrating magic mirror, and just go for a slice. Go for a slice, like, right at the head.
Amazing. So we are going to do a fighting versus a fighting back.
Okay.
So we both are going to roll our fighting skill. Yours is probably going to be brawling if you're using your sword.
It's my sword skill because I have.
Then your sword skill. You need to have a higher level of success than Medusa.
Okay. Do I have to call advantage before or after the roll? Does it matter in this? I don't know.
You just have to call it before I tell you the results, but it doesn't matter.
Cool. Okay, then I will definitely use advantage. Okay. That is a normal success.
You beat her. She had a failure. So the winning side, you avoid receiving any damage, and you will inflict damage on the opponent.
Okay. So it's that 1d8 plus 1d4?
Correct.
Yeah. Ooh, that's an 8 and a 3. 11?
Amazing.
Right? Yeah. That's math.
Wow. And that is not halved because you are fighting with a magic sword. You sever. You don't know what you hit, but like heavy tentacles fall to the ground, and like an ichor kind of spreads on the ground. You continue to look at your mirror.
Yeah, we gaming.
It's her turn.
Okay.
She has 4 attacks per round.
Jesus.
Okay.
Bye, Dylan.
What happens when you are outnumbered, and that could be outnumbered by number of attacks or people, is that every attack after the first will have a bonus die because you are caught up in fighting the first. Would you like to fight back, or would you like to try to dodge?
Dodge, baby.
Roll. So instead of using your fighting skill, you're going to use your dodge skill.
So just so I know the benefits of each, because I don't know the game fully. So fighting back is I would just deal damage, but dodge rolling is I would take no damage, or is there a way to?
So fighting back, they're different skill rolls, so they're going to be harder or easier. If you fight back and you win, you can do damage. You'll never do more than regular damage.
Right.
If you win with a dodge roll, you will just receive no damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dodge roll. Just that's how he knows how to play. He attacks and then dodge rolls.
Hell yeah.
Until he gets another window.
Okay.
This is just Dark Souls, baby. Dodge is my best skill.
All right. First attack is going to be for me, just a regular failure.
Oh, that is a hard success.
Woo. All right. You dodge out of the way of the first snake tentacle. There's that.
Hey, thanks, Vamp. We just got each another advantage. Don't forget.
Oh, thanks, Vamp. I was running out.
Yeah, Vamp. Thank you.
Another one?
Another one?
Okay.
I got another failure.
I got a normal success.
Ooh.
All right, you dodge out of the way of the second.
Okay.
I'm rolling so high. It's another failure.
Normal success.
Wow.
Okay.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
My dodge is 70, so I'm.
You are like
It's my best
dodging in
skill.
circles.
Yeah, remember when Quantasaurus was all like, "Yeah, I'm totally gonna handle one-shotting this boss by myself, guys."
Do I get it's what last one?
Last one.
Hard success by one.
Regular success.
Oh, wow.
So like snakes coming out at you, and you were just like Skyrim dodge roll. Like how I play Witcher is just rolling in a circle.
That's how you play. So in Dark Souls, you dodge through the attack. You dodge through the attack, through the attack.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just like, it's like, fuck yeah, get good.
Gross.
Oh, so good. Okay, who has the next highest dex?
60?
40.
50. So.
All right. 60. Brutacho, you're up next.
All right, so Brochacho he sees these bright lights shining down right in the stadium sort of setting. He sees his companion roll dodging out of the way as these snakes attack, and he's gonna just kind of like, with his back sort of turned to their opponent, Medusa, he's just gonna look out, and he can't see anything, it's bright lights, but he believes there to be fans. He believes there to be people in the stands, you know, like just there for the action and the contest of strength and wits. And he's like,
make a power roll.
All right, I'm gonna use advantage on this one. Oh yeah. That's a hard success on that with advantage. Thank you, Vamp.
Yeah, and as he believes it, these stands fill.
Oh yeah.
With screaming fans. You notice they're a little glitchy. A lot of them are Sarah. But the roar is loud.
He soaks that up. He loves every minute of it. He's like, we stand here today before you to take down the ancient legend of Medusa, who's haunted us for centuries. We've come together. We sharpened our blades. We gathered our gear. We learned about our opponent. We skipped training, but that's okay because we're here. We've built friendships along the way. Dare I say? He looks at his friends. We're like family. And he's just kind of like, he lets that hang for a minute. And he takes one more step and he just turns around. Hopefully he's like totally distracting Medusa as he's giving this, what he thinks is like this great speech. And he's going to swing around and just try to hit her without looking at her. He's going to try to swing and hit her with the mace.
Awesome. I will say with that speech and the distraction and the crowd you have manifested, it will cancel out your disadvantage die. And so you can just do a straight attack. So she again is going to be fighting back. So it's her fighting versus your fighting.
Okay. So it's straight. Can I use one of my advantages from the chat to give me a little bit of a boost?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here? Okay. All right, cool.
Let's go.
All right. And I'm rolling against my, remind me, I'm rolling against my brawl.
Probably your brawl.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm glad I had advantage because I rolled a 96 but I rolled a 56. Which is a normal success.
That beats her normal failure.
Wow,
oh,
man.
yeah.
Wow. I'm rolling just really well for me, but.
All right.
This is gonna turn.
Yeah. So am I rolling the bonus damage as well, or just the normal die?
Yes, you're rolling regular damage and bonus damage.
Okay, well that's 3 damage.
Amazing. The snakes turn and hiss, and you see one slither off and head towards you. There is now a snake at the bottom of the dex order. So you're fighting this like writhing mass of tentacles, and then a little cobra is coming for you.
Snake.
A little snake.
Ads.
Ads.
All right, and Brutacho, are you staying faced away?
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to look at her because everything he knows is that he'll turn to stone. So he's going to try to not look at her in the eye.
I will warn you, if you're not looking through some kind of reflection device and looking away, they will get like a surprise attack on you.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. I don't really have a reflective surface. Is it possible that I can view through the reflective surface of one of my companions?
I was gonna say
armaments?
I have a reflective surface.
Yeah, if you want to get close to one of your companions, you can use that to kind of keep an eye out.
Yep.
I thought the description of the mace included that like the top of it was reflective enough.
I did say that the mace was reflective.
Okay.
Actually, great memory. Yeah.
Thank you for that. He'll do that then. He'll look.
Perfect.
He'll try to look through the mace. Cool.
I think Trouble Bubble was next.
Yeah, Trouble Bubble is in trouble.
Bubble.
Yeah, so I actually want to do a first aid roll on myself if I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair.
Yeah.
And we're going to use an advantage.
Thank you, chat. It's live.
Truly.
Yep, thank you, chat.
Chat.
That is just barely a success.
A successful first aid, just regular success, you heal 1 hit point.
Yay!
Hell
Yay!
Trouble Bubble just like pulls out like an Animal Cross apple and just like chomps down on it, and that's like her first aid.
She looks so cute, and she's like, you hear kind of scream cries from the Zoom, but it looks cute.
Adorable horrors beyond our comprehension.
Are you staying kind of farther away, Trouble Bubble?
Yes, I think she kind of stopped trying to move forward at all when she had her sanity break. So
That's fair.
she's just all the way to the back of like whatever like room this is, more or less, with like weapons still like dropped on the ground, and
And I assume she's looking away from.
Yeah.
Okay. King.
King will sort of like trudge his formation into like a middle point between the frontline combatants and Trouble Bubble, holding the shield at his face and walking backward.
Classic.
And now that he sees this thing, could he try and make, I don't know if it'd be like a psychology check or something, but like supposedly we've all seen this before.
Ooh.
Can he try and make a check about like when he would have seen this before?
Yeah, you can do that. That won't count as your action. Because I think that's fun.
Smart.
You could do psychology. I would do psychology. I would take history. I would actually just take a intelligence check.
Okay, I can give you just a straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
That is a extreme success.
Hell yeah! Wow! What's happening?
Yes. You remember seeing it before. You were on a Reddit page for the Perseus Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
You clicked a link to show the Gambit played out. It was like a tutorial video. And it was a video of this thing.
Got you. Which then like erased itself from my mind. Like that experience then, like, erased itself.
You remember coming to the next day, and you didn't, and the longer, within like hours, you didn't remember what had happened. It faded very quickly.
Ooh. Okay. Well, clearly, it is time to drown the bitch. I'm going to try to use some magic, Mal. I'm gonna try and kiss and brine this thing.
Amazing. So it's going to cost you 4 magic points and 1d6 sanity points.
I will
If
spend
it's a
the
5
4 magic points. And you said
remember
1d4
if it's a
sanity points?
1d6.
1d6. Let's not roll a 5 or 6. I rolled a 4.
Woo! Then you do not take damage.
Ah.
And now I need a power check to see if you can cast this successfully.
Yeah. That is a hard success.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Do you want to describe what it looks like as this like serpentine woman, like knots, like storm almost, starts to drown in the arena?
Sure. I think it is like from the moment they entered this, King has sort of been playing out like different scenarios of like, all right, the fee is moving here and she is moving there, and okay, and the fee goes here and that goes there. And has like,
Oh, I am so sorry.
please.
I'm so sorry. I get to oppose the power roll. So you've casted
enough.
it successfully. But for it to be effective, I have to fail what you did. And you did a hard success?
I did a hard success.
Okay. Let's make a look. Her power is 95.
Yikes.
And I rolled a 50.
Oof.
So that's also a hard success.
Also a hard success?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Great question. You must win an opposed power roll. I think we do it again.
Okay.
Or do we want to do rollies? I'm happy either way.
I mean,
Let's do rollies.
Essentially, we are doing rollies if we do it again, right?
We are, but I have an advantage.
You said you rolled a 50, right?
I did a 50, yes. Is that...
So that's not quite half. Half would be 48 or 47, depending on if you round up or down, if it's 95.
That's not a hard success. Thank you.
Oh, good math. And
I did my math wrong.
Someone knows math.
That means you, after Rouge saving all of us from our math,
saves our goddamn lives.
I'm just here to drop the helpful hints. No, remember this description you gave? No, did you double check that math?
Rouge is like
Remembering
dying in the
sickly
background,
Stay
but
alive,
saving
Rouge.
everyone else.
Knowing for sure that
Around the
100%.
blood streaming down her face. No, don't remember what happened in this part.
All right, finish the description of the drowning spell.
So I think what happens is that, like, in the reflection of the shield, there suddenly starts to be like a water level rising up, like a water decal sort of rising its way up the shield, that as it rises over the face of the reflection, the real life Medusa starts to like choke and drown. And there's just like water suddenly coming up out of her mouth, and like coughing out into the field around her.
Awesome. Incredible. So that means
it's 1d8 damage, right? And then
Each round, yeah.
Each round. Mm-hmm.
That is 2.
Nice.
Watch out. See which.
It's subtle. It's a slow build.
Keeps happening.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think she gets to, after she takes damage, make another a con roll and trying to hit an extreme con roll, in which case it would end.
Yep. So let me do math on my calculator this time. So I need to get a 16 or lower to save out of that. 43. Not this round.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The snake is going to choose.
I am fucking magic.
King. The snake turns attracted by your chanting and is going to come up and try to bite you.
Does it need to get past my playing cards?
How? Yeah, sure.
Ducks play together.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here's what it can either roll against your playing cards for dexterity, or your playing cards can give you an advantage on your dodge or fighting back.
I will have them give me advantage on the fight back.
Okay. So the snake is going to come and try to bite you. It does. It's a hard success.
Good thing I rolled an extreme success.
Roll your damage as you fight back at this.
4 pizza cutter damage, baby.
Ooh, yeah, that almost takes the snake out.
You fucking pawn, you stay out of here. You do not know what you are doing.
All right, we're at the end of one round. Nobody is currently looking at Medusa directly. So we'll start again with Quantosaurus.
Okay, get back up. My stamina's recharging, and I go for an attack again. Easy, easy. Look at and I will use an advantage. That's normal success.
Extreme success.
Ooh, okay. So that means I hit, but I take damage. Is that what that means?
That means that you don't hit and you do take damage. That means she fights back and hits you instead.
Oh, okay.
You take 11 points. I almost rolled max, so it's not. You take 11 points of damage.
Okay, well then that means I'm dead.
You are not dead if you hit 0. What that means is you are now unconscious.
Okay.
Well, and that is over half of your HP, which means you have a major wound and you're unconscious.
Fine.
So you will die if someone does not first aid, do a first aid check, a successful first aid check on you.
Okay.
If you had fallen unconscious without a major wound, you would just be stable. But because when you go in, a snake bites like into your jugular, you are on the ground bleeding out.
Okay, and so Quantosaurus just passes out in the middle of it, like in his chair.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so like I think that you just hear like get good, easy, easy, and then you just hear blood gargling, and then like slams.
Bonk.
Oh. Hang on, let me double check to make sure I've got that correct, but I think...
I mean, Molly, what did you expect? We don't have health.
Yeah,
11 HP
I know,
yeah. I thought that with fighting back, if you got a success, you got any kind of damage, but okay, that's crazy.
I mean, let me double check.
No, it makes sense. It's just like, wow.
Deadly.
Brutal.
Yes, just do...
What were you saying, Rouge? If you're in combat in this game, it's already too late?
Most
Pretty
likely,
much.
Yeah.
Here's what you need to do. At the end of each round, you need to make a successful con roll, or you will die. Only a successful use of the first aid skill by somebody else can alleviate the dying condition through stabilizing you.
Okay.
And that is what we will do. Last thing is I'm going to double check to see if you did get, if I'm reading the damage wrong and you did get some damage because you succeeded. Close combat. You need to achieve a higher level of success than your attacker.
Gotcha. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Here's where it all goes wrong, team.
Okay. It's her turn.
No.
She is going to use, how many cards did I say you had? 3?
Yeah.
3 tentacles to take out the cards. So that's 3 of her 4 attacks.
Can they fight back? You don't need to make them fight back.
No, they do. They do not fight back. And then we'll use her last attack on King.
I gotta fight back. It's better than my dodge. I will use an advantage. It's a success. Regular success.
She failed, so you can inflict damage.
Fucking
nice.
Balls. 2 pizza cutter damage.
Yeah.
There is a lot of like Icarus blood on the ground. You have carved a good amount of damage into this thing.
Okay.
And next is Brochacho.
Brochacho sees Quantosaurus drop this, what did you say, planter-headed avatar that drops to the
basically.
ground. Yep. And he just says, "Kid, no!" And like slow motion, he just runs towards Quantosaurus. He takes his mace and he just throws it at Medusa, and he's going to try to go scoop the kid up.
Ooh, that's fun. What? What would I do here? I think it would be like a long range weapon, right? Because you're
like
throwing it. Is there a throw?
There is
literally a throw skill.
Yeah, do your throw skill, and I'll do it versus her dodge skill.
I have points in there too, even. All right, I'm going to use an advantage because the chat is awesome.
Yeah, truly.
All right, here we go. That is a 39. That is a just a success, normal success.
I failed my dodge roll.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so that will be a total of. Oh, that's way better. 10 damage as he flings this thing.
It is on its last scales.
I don't know if you let me do this, Molly, but he's going to try to run up to Quantosaurus and like grab him and pull him out of harm's way if he can and like throw him over his shoulder.
I'll have to be part of your movement to run up and pull him back.
All right, cool. You're gonna make it, kid. You're gonna be fine, kid. Come on, stay with me, kid.
Okay. Trouble Bubble.
Brutal.
I guess Trouble Bubble's gonna run up and try to first aid Quantosaurus.
Amazing.
Go, Trouble Bubble, go.
That is going to be still only a basic success.
Quantosaurus is stabilized and conscious with 1 hit point.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
Quantosaurus like comes to and is like blood all because you said like the neck, right? Like just bleeding from the neck, but it's like stopped, but just can barely get words out. It's like I don't know what's happening anymore, guys. I don't.
Okay.
Ooh, that freaks me out.
Fucking clown shoes, dude. I'm
Gonna be okay, buddy. You're gonna be okay.
3 drowning damage at the top of my turn, Molly.
That's right. 3.
3.
I'm not going to tell you how many hit points she has left, but I will tell you that you could kill her this round.
Let's fucking try it. With his pawns gone, it's time for the king to move. So King's kind of the slowest piece on the chessboard. King.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Very quickly, I'm so sorry. Before you say anything, Quantosaurus, do you avert your eyes when you come to consciousness?
Do I avert my eyes from Medusa?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know where I am when I become consciousness. Is my weapon still a mirror? Am I... here, I'll roll for it. I don't know. I think he wakes up, and I don't know if I would have any control over that. Under 50, yes, he averts his eyes. Over, no. 35. Okay, yeah, he's like back into the game. He's like, where is she? I'm not gonna fuck. Point my mirror in the right direction.
All right, you hear gargling and like a bubbling water as King begins to do whatever he's about to do.
Yeah, running backwards, looking at my shield. Pizza cutter just behind my head. I'm gonna try and run in. I guess that's a sword brawl attack, fighting sword attack. Here we go, bitch. Okay, that's a hard success.
That's a regular success.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, pizza cutter!
Pizza cutter coming in. Off the
It's a
table.
glitch for the
Pizza cutter
win.
coming in with 3 damage.
Do you want to describe it? Because she had 2 hit points.
Fucking King from Queens goes running by. As he passes Quantasaurus on the ground, he goes, "Thank you, knight," and continues running backwards.
Like you hear in the mic, sick.
And we'll just piece it like from the nape straight up the middle of what he thinks is this thing's face in the reflection, while the water level hits the top of the shield, so that it is just like salt water pouring out, as well as ichor, as he slices through and says, "Checkmate."
Oh.
Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, salt water and blood and ichor spray covering all of you as this, like, the tentacles and snakes hit the ground. The snake that had been chasing after King dies, and you are back in the liminal space at where you were when you first entered virtual reality.
I think we fucking did it.
I straight up need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's for real. That's for real.
Probable, your cell phone rings.
I'll glance at it. I mean, it's probably not gonna warrant her picking it up if she
The caller ID just says Darlene.
Do I know a Darlene?
The Darlene you recently spoke to was the Greek squad call center attendant who discussed the Perseus division with you.
I will answer.
Hello.
Hello?
Am I speaking? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
This is Trouble Bubble? Tammy?
Tammy, am I correct that you happen to still be alive?
I think so.
We are impressed here at the Perseus division, and I'd be happy to speak with you further about some employment opportunities we think that you would be incredible at.
Okay, well, first I'm going to have to know what the benefits are if we're going to start talking employment, because I think that's really the most important. That and like, what kind of number were you thinking? So,
Well, we start all of our hunters off at a very modest 5 million a year with full health and lifestyle benefits. But again,
question, would that insurance be retroactive because I need to go to the hospital and that would really sweeten the pot?
please just send your hospital bill to the Perseus division. We're happy to take care of it for you.
Yes.
So that's a yes. We can expect your services soon.
Fucking sure. Why not? I, have been freelancing long enough. It would be kind of nice to have insurance and dental again. So
you are welcome to pass along the invitation to your comrades at arms, and I'm sure you'd like to leave your laptop soon, but I'll be speaking with you in just a few days.
sounds good. Just let me know where to send this hospital bill, I guess. Hey, thanks.
She hangs up.
And I guess Triple Bubble will like unmute and go back to the chat and be like, hey, since I think everybody kind of needs to go to the hospital, you guys might want to also hear about this deal, and proceed to pass it along.
Congratulations. Well earned.
I think it is open invitation to all of us.
That was my impression. Yes.
Oh. Well.
In case anyone else would also like their hospital bills covered / would like to get into a different form of employment. Although, to be fair, that means doing more of like this, because she used the term hunter for the position. So I think it's basically what we just did, but like all the time.
We'd be like a team.
I don't know. She didn't really say about like assignments. I don't know if she'd keep us together. You might be working with someone else, they might want to place us based on like some form of like, testing, putting with like some more seasoned operatives, at least to start, who knows? Who knows? I've had a lot of blood loss. I only negotiated so hard. I really just wanted to be able to go to the hospital and not be in debt for the rest of my life. So
what's happening?
You got a job, buddy. You got a job offer. Congratulations.
I got one shot in real life, my dude.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like straight up clown shoes.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot weirder when you say it.
I gotta rethink some things, because I'm not invincible. And I thought I'm not invincible. Oh my god. Oh, dude. This is so bad.
Alright, well this was big day for you. I'm gonna check my apps real quick. Is my Doge back?
Your Doge is back, and there is an additional amount that has been added to your wallets from Perseus Div.
Sick. I will probably bow out of any future engagements. Not that this was not fun, but also it was bullshit and I hated it. So I feel pretty comfortable with my life, and I'm currently not bleeding out of my anus. So I guess it was nice to meet you all. Don't try to find me.
A little counter on the top of the Zoom pops up saying that your Zoom group meeting will be ending in 3 minutes. If you would like to upgrade to Zoom Premium, you are welcome to do so here at this link.
That is a fucking scam. Absolutely not. Zoom
Wait,
Premium.
wait. So you're telling me that they have millions of dollars, but they don't have Zoom Premium? You're fucked, Trouble Bubble.
Good luck. Good fucking luck with that. Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Enjoy your hospital stay.
Yeah, enjoy your hospital bill. Absolutely, yeah. Good call on that one. Wow, smart up until the actual business gets done, I guess.
A lot of blood loss.
Quantosaurus takes a quick be real. I check to see if I check to see if like the allegations of cheating are like drying up? Are like people defending me? Are the videos proven as fakes?
Yeah, there have been some React videos posted that show your actual run and analyze the doctoring.
Yeah, okay, I go, hey, you guys know my ats. I'm gonna, follow for follow. I'll raid you all later. If you, I think that's chill. I'm sure that if, if I want to do some hunts, I may, but I have to rethink some things. Hey, oh, fuck. Wait, I need to go to the hospital now. Get the car! Get the car! I don't.
He opens the door. It's like, oh shit!
I was like, I don't drive, gang. So
Smart.
Be safe, kid.
Hey, bro, Chacho.
Yeah, kid.
If I work out, will I become invincible?
Absolutely.
Sick.
Come on by the gym and
this is such bad advice. Do not listen to this insane man.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Look, kid, stop by the gym. I'll run you through some of the machines. We'll get you set up with a plan. You can do it, man. I got the sweet protein powder. Look, it's the secret to my success.
Sick. I'm about to speed run some gains.
Hell yeah.
And having learned nothing, the Zoom chat flicks off. And you survive the eldr1tch horror.
Woo-hoo, that was amazing. Oh my god.
Having all become worse people?
Having all really learned nothing.
Which I think is the true horror of this campaign, is that all of us became worse people.
God.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god, Mal.
That was great.
Let us go around and just reintroduce who you are and where people can find you. I'm happy we're ending on this note. It would have been a bummer if you had all just died and we've been like, that's the end.
I would have been fine with it.
I
thought it was going that way.
Yeah.
Trouble bubble.
Yeah, it was real
Rouge.
close. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Rouge. When I am not here on Guild Superior, you can catch me most of the time over on Live from the Apocalypse, where I play in an every other Sunday game, and they have lots of other games going pretty much every night of the week. I will also be back here on Guild Superior this Wednesday for another Morkborg one-shot. Also, if you happen to be in the DC sort of area, I am part of an adult comedy a cappella band that is wrapping up, and we have our final 2 shows. One of them is this Thursday at the New Deal Cafe in Greenbelt, Maryland. So check us out. Our name is the Misbehavin' Maidens. And like I said, it's adult comedy, so it's not safe for work. So be careful where you listen to it, but you can also find all of our music on like all the various like online streaming things like Spotify, iTunes, etc. So yeah. Check that out, because we have one show this week, and then our last show forever is next month. So yeah.
That's so cool. Dylan, where can we find you?
Hey gang, you can find me. I stream on my own channel at twitch.tv/whatchamacallum. I also stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow over on Hero Club's channel. We're going to be doing every Tuesday. We do our Hero Club live. We're doing our second live stream campaign, our long form live stream campaign, Pair of Socks Lost. It's based around Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but we're so far past Wild Beyond the Witchlight by now. I have absolutely destroyed that campaign book and made it things that I like. I say as much every time we start that stream. So please come by tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. PST, if you want to see some really, as I say, my fan fiction that I just force my players to walk through. I got to unironically say follow the Yellow Brick Road, but in a different context, and I was so happy. And my players were like, ha, and I was like,
Hey, you should have. I hope somebody clipped it.
I'm sure it's all on YouTube if you want to see the VODs. So,
incredible.
So yeah, come join us.
Gabriel.
Hi, I'm Gabe Greenspan or Gabe Span on all of my socials, which don't include Twitter because it scares me. But if you want to follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, or those are the places, then that's where you would do that. I also make comedy things on YouTube every once in a while with the Idiot Chimney. That is my sketch comedy group. That's my dog barking in the background in case you can hear it happening. If you can't, then never mind. I sometimes stream whenever people ask me to stream with them. So invite me to your stream and maybe I'll do it.
Nailed it. I am Molly. I'm MJ_Rustle on socials. I am on Twitter, so I'm not afraid.
Hardcore.
That's it. I'll throw it back to Dave to wrap us up.
Oh my gosh, you
guys.
guys.
Do the giveaway.
Yeah, we have a giveaway. You have another chance to get in on this ! Drawing to enter to win. We're going to do this in just a second, and then we're going to raid into our friends at -2 Charisma. But I just want to say, Molly, first of all, awesome story, so well put together, great use of like just all of the assets and the ideas that you had came together so beautifully. I'm so excited.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
This was really fun.
It was an honor. It was so fun. Gabe, love your stuff. You're funny. You're fun to play with. I hope we can do it again in the future. I really do. Dylan, you threw yourself into this role. I can't tell if this is really you or Quantosaurus or what's going on, but I loved every minute of it. So thank you for bringing that energy. And Rouge, I love playing games with you. I can't wait to get into Morkborg on Wednesday and see what kind of crazy things you come up with. Because last time you really disturbed me last time we played Morkborg together. And so I'm assuming that that same thing is going to happen.
You love to hear it.
It was so good. So thank you for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. And for everybody who got involved in the chat, you guys are awesome, helping us out and getting involved and having a good time. And that's what it's all about. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and give this a big shout out to the old goat, Andy Headley, for donating this awesome content to us, which we're going to give away right now. This is a module for Call It Cthulhu, and it's set in 1920s Appalachia, and we're going to do it right now in 3, 2, and 1. Vamp Wickman has won the giveaway. Good old Vamp Wickman.
Yay!
A longtime friend of the channel and a good person. So thank you for that, Vamp. I'll make sure you get the link to that. We're going to rate
that was a karma win because
that was
definitely
alive. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. You guys, let's do this again sometime soon. I love you all. This was super fun. Mr. Brochacho is real happy that he made friends. He needed some friends at this time in his life. So thank you for that. Everybody, have a great night. Be safe, be friendly, be good, and we'll catch you tomorrow for Heroes of Greyhawk. Let's go over to -2 Charisma and give them some love. Woo. Peace out.
Woo.